country in the world, and it is worth fighting for. It is worth bleeding for, and if it takes it, it's worth dying for the greatest country that this world has ever seen.
Up, America! It's almost like we just saw you 3 hours ago, but ladies and gentlemen, today is the dawn of a new day. If I may say so, you need to hit the like button. If you are so pumped that Donald Trump is your 47th president-elect of the United States, hit that like button, hit the share button, and comment an American flag in the chat right now. I want to see the chat on fire. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday or last night was, in my opinion, one of the greatest vindication of a people in a long time. I want to take a moment before we start this show like we normally do. I want to take a moment and say thank you to every single one of you, every single patriot, because at the end of the day, we can do this show, but the max we can do here is our votes only count one time. That's 4 votes, okay? You, the American patriot, did your duty to stand up and save this country from demonic evil, from future tyranny, from socialism, Marxism taking over our country. You chose to protect the unborn. You chose to eliminate this LGBTQ, transgender, be whatever you want, nonsense, woke, sexual perversion, indoctrination of our children, the incessant and constant bleeding of illegal immigrants in our borders. You chose a strong economy over a weak economy. You chose faith. And that was you, the American patriot. You did that. Also, in one sweeping blow, the mighty voice of the American people put the final nail in the coffin of the corrupt mainstream media, showing once and for all that their narrative bending, falsifying information, warping the minds of the American citizen no longer has a hold on you. You regained the title of We the People. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have some fun today, and we're gonna have a good time, but I want you to give yourself a round of applause by putting even more American flags in the chat right now.
They're already doing it.
You, America, you did this. You need to give yourself a round of applause. Send those American flags flying, because your voice, your power at the ballot box is what did this. You deserve the credit. You made it happen. And ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump is the 47th president-elect of the United States of America. And God bless you for it. I'm so proud to be able to sit in front of this screen, in front of all of you guys. It is amazing. All right, let's introduce everybody that's in the show today. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a real American. Not Mexican. Mexican Tony is in here, in the house today.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. What a grand and beautiful, great day. I'm so excited.
All right, while I introduce this next person, I want 2 people to switch out. And of course, the best producer in the entire world, producer Roy. His favorite American redneck. Ladies and gentlemen, Hot Seat Todd is, oh no.
Oh, wait.
Hot Seat Todd's right there. There he is. We're good.
It's because he was in Tony's chair.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Me and Tony are having to go and flip
All
back
right,
and forth.
as you guys know, we're all in studio today, but we've only got three Black Magic cameras that are like the best cameras. And so instead of sending Todd its baby in the corner,
ISS.
I decided that hey, let's just flip it around.
I love how that happened right after you called me the best producer.
Best producer in the world. And boom. All right, we got a lot of stuff to talk about right now. Let me tell you something. If I may be petty for a moment, I just want to say to all of the influencers and all of the politicians and all of the media pundits that are real quiet right now.
Ooh.
Those of you, no, I ain't even talking about the pro Kamala people. I'm going after the anti-Trump people from a year ago. You DeSantis train rider, Nikki Haley sitting on her lap, loving her type people. Those of you that were anti-Trump the whole time, those of you who told me, Graham, you should blah, 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 shut up, losers. I got receipts on every single freaking one of you. And I swear, if you, the viewer, go back to these washed up, has-been, fake, lying, wherever the money takes them, influencers and people like that, I will not forgive you. You're better than that. You proved that you can't be deceived. You proved that you can't be lied to. I got the receipts, boys and girls, and I am dropping them. Woo! I am done with all of you. Trump 2016, Trump 2020, Trump 2024. I've been here the whole time. I ain't left. Everybody talk crap about me. No problem. I stood here anyway. I took the nails. I took the arrows. I took the blows. And here we stand, baby. And I'm proud of it.
Nice.
I just had to get that out of my system,
First
man.
off, you must be feeling silly this morning.
I'm not.
You're feeling silly.
Last night, Royce,
It's just
27,000 people live. Royce,
I feel silly.
Royce goes, I feel silly.
I feel silly.
Last night.
Hey, let me just point out, I felt silly. I was delusional.
I think
slightly.
we were all
I was
hysterical
excited.
by
I have
that
no
point.
idea even what the
I
hell.
want to point out though, we're 7 minutes, almost 8 minutes into the show, and almost 14,000 people are watching.
Let's
Yes.
go. Let's go. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Let's go. Well, you got a reason to celebrate today, America. I hope you're blasting us at your job. I hope you got a liberal
On the
sitting
big
right
screen,
next
baby.
to you.
Yeah.
I feel like a Baptist Pentecostal preacher right now.
Amen.
I hope you blare us across the workforce.
Preach it, brother.
I hope everybody at your work knows that you're Trumpomania, brother, and what you gonna do when Trumpomania runs wild on you.
This went from a church service to
I'm
WWE.
ready, baby.
We went
I'm
from
ready.
we went from a sermon to WWE.
All
What's
right,
the difference?
let's go.
That's true. That's
All right,
true.
hit that like button, hit that share button. All right, we got a lot of stuff to show you guys today. We're going to show you the map as it stands, and these lame, miserable, lying, narcissistic, vampire, blood-sucking, soul-ending, freaking pieces of human garbage on the media that didn't even call Wisconsin for Trump until 5:30 in the morning. I hope you all drown on your own lies. I really do. I really do. What?
People over the past couple of months have been constantly saying, "Oh, we miss how Graham used to be when he was like, loud and yelling and all this stuff." Ladies and
Here
gentlemen,
he is.
back.
Here
The
he is.
man, the myth,
I've been
the
I have
legend.
been causing mayhem today,
Oh,
ladies
it's
and
been
gentlemen.
epic.
I have chose violence since 1:30
That's a
last night.
fact.
Graham
on the
pulled in
internet.
this morning like Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura when Nature Calls, where he's like flipping and the car just lands. in the
Everybody
parking
else
spot.
was like barely like shrugging along. I was like, woo! You better wake
He
up.
come in here clapping, hollering. I told Tony, I said, dude, I'm telling you, when he walks in here, he's going to have this little bounce in his step, and the first thing he's going to do is, woo!
All
And
right,
start clapping.
let's give a shout out to our sponsor really quick, and then we got to get going with the show here. Ladies and gentlemen, we want you to check out our sponsor, The Wellness Company. Like I told you last night, I do firmly believe that the battle has been won, but the war is not over. All right, today we're going to celebrate, but don't think that evil's not going to fight back between now and Inauguration Day. And I really believe that you need to stock up on life-saving medications. So please check out my friends at the Wellness Company. Go to twc.health/Graham. Promo code Graham's going to save you $30 plus free shipping. Go to twc.health/Graham. Promo code Graham is going to save you money. All right, let's get into the show here. First, I believe we've got the map as it's currently sitting, right? Isn't that what we're
Well,
doing?
actually, wait.
You've got the thing. I don't have the stuff. So you lead me how you want this thing to go. Let's go.
My computer's not.
Let's do this thing. All right. What do we got first?
First up, we've got a live shot of Mark Cuban from last night.
yes.
Lesbian Mark Cuban. We've got a live photo. There he is. Lesbian Mark Cuban is having a hard day. I love the fact that Mark Cuban actually posted on X. Congratulations, Donald Trump and Elon Musk. You pathetic little wimp. I know.
Loser.
The answer's no. Oh, Marky Mark. The answer's no.
Nope.
The answer's no. Actually, that's an insult to Mark Wahlberg because we all know Mark Wahlberg voted for Donald Trump. Either way, you know. You ain't working with the Trump administration.
Nope.
No. You're out. You're done. We don't want him. If you don't want lesbian Mark Cuban, comment just comment no in the chat.
The dude is a proverbial butt kisser.
Dude, he's a loser.
Yeah, I know, but he's just going to kiss the butt of whoever is in power.
He's a loser. All right, next, what we got? It's
the map.
Okay,
yeah.
all right, we're going to walk you guys through the map. Now, here we go. The mainstream media still is not wanting to call the landslide as it actually is. All right, we're going to break this down for you here. All right, they finally at 5:30 in the morning called Wisconsin, which they finally admitted that Donald Trump has won. But let's look at Michigan. All right, where are we standing with Michigan? 95% of the votes, and Donald Trump still has a 2% or a 2-point lead. He's got Michigan, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump's going to get Michigan. Let's go over to Nevada. Decision Desk HQ has already called Nevada for Trump, but here you go. 86% in.
Swing?
He's now 4 points up.
Lord.
Here's the most amazing thing, because this is where me and Todd went and knocked on doors.
Yeah.
Arizona is pulling ahead for Donald Trump. Look at that. 63% in. Donald Trump is now up 5 points, and then we all know that freaking Alaska's
going.
Look at it. 56 to 40.
16 points,
16 point. Call the freaking state.
Oh, they're probably not going to call any of it. They're probably just like, we're done.
All right.
We're done.
But if I may just show something for a minute. So we now know that Michigan's going to go for Trump. We now know that Nevada's going to go for Trump. The only thing that's interesting is they still hadn't called Maine for some reason. Maine's going to go blue, but I think Trump gets 2 points out of it. We know Nevada. We know Arizona. We know Alaska. I want to just, for the sake of doing it, I just want to put my final predictions. Royce, show them the tweet so that people can see for a timestamp. Look, I wrote my final predictions. All right. My final map predictions, and I posted this on what day? What day did I post this?
November 3rd.
November the 3rd. And oh my lordy me, look at that map.
Man, I think I've seen that before.
Look at that map. It's almost like, and look at this. What I love the best of my prediction, if you zoom in on this, I actually have Virginia light blue. Remember last night how we were like, whoa, look at Virginia and all this other kind of stuff? Look at this map. I got it 100%. The redneck high school graduate from Mississippi, which my degree means less than all of y'all's degree because it's from Mississippi.
You can
My
take
high school,
ours, combine
it's not a
them,
degree.
and it's barely one.
It's a diploma. I got a diploma. I ain't even got
Graham, you have some weird superpower because you called exactly what Trump would say after he was shot when he returned. You called literally the election exactly to the point. What's next, dude?
Look, man, I'm just saying, what else do I have to do to be considered an expert by these people? I mean, look.
He's definitely got a rabbit's
not
foot in his
only,
back pocket.
and look, I'm well aware that other people had 312 here, but I just want to point out the shades of the colors of all this stuff.
Yeah,
the light blue of Virginia, Michigan and Wisconsin going light blue or light red to Trump, all this stuff. That's what I want to point out. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm the smartest man in the world, but I got these people figured out, yo. That's all I'm saying. I got these people figured out. And all these other people that are considered experts, like your Steve Deace and all these people that were all up on Ron DeSantis and everything. I don't really have a problem with Steve Deace. He's a cool guy, but he's never right. He's never right. And I don't mean that in a negative way. Steve, you're just never right about anything. But yet Steve's considered an expert. But Graham Allen's just some hick that don't know what's going on.
Well, if you would stop telling people you're from Mississippi, maybe they'd take you serious.
What it is. It's a prejudice.
That's what it is.
It's a prejudice against Mississippi.
You're an Alabama fan and from Mississippi. You're screwed, bud.
All right. Let's keep going. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to have some fun today.
It's so great.
And I know that a lot of people are like, Graham, this isn't the Christian thing to do.
I don't care.
I disagree, first of all. Okay?
I don't care.
God and Jesus had a sense of humor. I believe it to be so. And if we can't laugh at these mentally unstable lunatics. Here, when we lost, in fact, let's go back real quick. That reminds me. I want to go to the vote counts really quick. I want to show you guys something, okay? Last night, just go to the map. Yeah. Last night, we remembered and we found out that Donald Trump vote total in 2020 was 74,600,000.
Yeah, 74.6.
74.6. Okay, zoom in on Donald Trump's totals right now. Now, there's still some votes to come in, okay? But I want you to zoom in on Donald Trump's votes right now. Right now, Donald Trump is at 71,276,343. He is polling either exactly the same or even a little bit less than what he did in 2020. But yet, Donald Trump won the presidency. He's going to win the popular vote. We've won the Senate, and we're most likely going to win the House. But now let's go to Kamala Harris here, and let's zoom in on her totals. Okay, 66,348,675. Joe Biden got 81 million votes.
I just sent a picture to the chat. Pull it up. It'll explain everything. No, it's a bar graph. I'm telling you.
But here's the thing.
It puts it in perspective.
Here's the thing. If Donald Trump had got 81, 82 million votes, the Democrats would have an argument like, oh, well, yeah, we won legitimately in 2020.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
The fact that Trump is trending to almost exactly the same number or even a little bit less, and now he's run the sweep, where did these tens of millions of votes
there it is right there
come from? Yeah, so this is a great graph. These are 2012 election, 2016, 2020, and 2024. Where the balls
Where were all these
all
people?
Of those blue votes come
Where
from?
Where are these people?
Listen, Donald Trump's
grave.
Donald Trump's victory last night, there's going to be a lot of people going to jail after January.
Yep.
There's going to be a lot of people going to jail because we are proving that they stole it. And I know we're on YouTube, and I got it. They stole it in 2020. I'm telling you.
There's no doubt.
Donald Trump has won 3 presidential elections. If you agree with that, comment yes or no in the chat right now. I actually love the fact that he is polling at almost exactly the same, if not a little bit less, because we done voted for the man 3 times. Because it busts their narrative wide open. Yeah. And it makes it even more obvious that they cheated. They cheated.
Right there, that bar graph alone, like, I'm sorry, you cannot explain that to me.
Look at the chat. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. Like, there is not a logical explanation for the difference in 2020 and 2024 because it's not like that we came off of, in 2016 to 2020, it's not like we came off of this horrible economy and this bad place. We literally came off from the worst place we have been since I've been alive into this election in 2024.
Correct.
If anything, those charts should be flipped because of how bad it's been for the last 4 years.
Correct. All right.
Sorry.
I agree. People are going to jail and they need to go to jail because I like the fact, because even in my mind I was thinking it'd be awesome, because we even said last night it'd be awesome if Donald Trump did more than what they said Joe Biden did. Yeah. But now that it's showing Donald Trump almost identical, if not a little less than he did in 2020, and he's sweeping the dang thing. I think it literally just, they had holes in the ship, the Democrats. I think this shoots a cannonball right through it. Massive.
That's the smoking gun right there.
Correct. If you agree with that analysis, comment yes or no. But let's give the people what they want. Yes. The people are here today to celebrate a little bit. And there's no better way to celebrate than cry, lib, cry. All right, so let's watch some of these sane individuals and their reactions to this. Here we go. Play it.
It's like man,
Was that Miley Cyrus singing that?
Yes. Who takes the time to add that to a video of them crying?
It does look like Monte Teo when he found out his girlfriend
yeah.
wasn't
And
real.
he kept looking at the camera. He goes,
Who films themselves crying?
I don't know.
And this is the difference. When we knew that they stole it, I didn't make a video of myself crying because
No.
I'm not an insane person.
For real.
Okay, but don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we got plenty of these. You need to hit the like button, you hit the share button right now. This guy is off the Richter scale just here we go. Get ready, hit that like button, hit that share button. Cry libs cry. Here we go.
Well, Donald Trump is now our 47th president of the United States.
You dang
of
right he
America.
is.
This election was not even close,
Nope, was
which
not.
I find odd considering Kamala Harris's rallies. However, how
Donald
can
Trump.
that compete when you have Elon Musk paying $1 million per day to encourage people to vote for Donald Trump?
For 2 weeks, but
Personally, I'm disgusted by that. I'm disgusted enough to delete my X account.
Good.
Oh,
I'm disgusted enough to
he's doing a service.
never order a Tesla as long as I shall live.
Not
I
gonna
want
do
to
that
take this
anyway.
moment to congratulate those of you who voted for Donald Trump, which was
No.
the overwhelming majority of Americans. You chose to vote for a dictatorship, and that is what you will get. America is no longer the land of the free. You have chosen, by siding with Donald Trump, to throw our United States Constitution and our United States flag in the garbage. Personally, I am embarrassed. I am ashamed to call myself an American. In fact,
I'm embarrassed
I no
by his
longer-
haircut. Can we pause
Oh, for
it?
real.
He looks like he just snapped into a Slim Jim.
Jim.
Also,
First
he
of all.
sounds like a robot.
Oh
Is he
my
reading a
God.
script? What is going on?
Probably.
Well, I mean, some people can talk in front of a camera, some can't. Comment, cry, lib, cry. Just CLC. Comment CLC in the chat. Look at the chat blowing up.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more people. Hang on to your booty cheeks. We got stuff to show you.
Can we
Let's go.
Please, just more of
Here
this.
we go. CLC, baby. This. Oh, this is real. This ain't even acting. Just woke up and
didn't
saw
even
the
have music.
results. I swear to God, I'm done with you self-hating, disgusting, fascist, bitchs. Look at the chat. CLC. I love it. Oh, we're going to start a new fan club. She's a member of the CLC club.
The CLC.
All right, what else we got? We got more stuff. We got libs
More.
meltdown all day. All right, here we go. This one's pretty interesting. Listen to this lady's poetic take on what has
The
happened
necklace
in
and the
America.
colors on the shirt already give away. what
You
this is
already
about.
know.
You already know.
If you see this woman in a drive-through,
Look at the earrings.
You already know. If she's in front of you in the coffee line, you already know. Just go somewhere else. You'll get your coffee faster if you leave before this chick is done. All right. Just play it. Let's go.
So it's almost 2 a.m. Pacific time, which means it's well after polls have closed. And I am still just genuinely confused as to what happened. So if anyone wants to offer some insight, I'm happy to fucking take it.
You lost.
I just also think that maybe what I've noticed is that men are just genuinely not as concerned as women and don't
Pause.
quite take-
I actually want to talk about this. First of all, comment CLC, cry lib cry, CLC in the chat. Let me explain this to you. This is how the election broke down yesterday. And buddy, man, oh man, did we put out more videos, more tweets, more things than we've ever done yesterday. The election came down to the Kamala Harris campaign was betting on Election day voters would be liberal women who want to murder babies in the womb. That's what they were betting on. This isn't opinion. This is fact. This is what they were betting on. And I and many other people like me, I want to give shout out to all of the conservative women out there. Look at the chat going nuts. All the conservative women out there that reached out and pleaded to men to go and save this country and save the unborn. I want you to just 1 second here, if I may be poetic on my own. The spiritual battle that we were fighting last night, where the demonic left that can't even define what a woman is, became dependent on the liberal woman to vote for abortion. And then the right had to depend on the white Christian nationalist toxic masculinity male to save the unborn. That's what happened. So she wants to know what happened, and she literally just said, I guess men in this country don't care about women and da-da-da-da-da. No, we care about the unborn more.
Facts.
That's what we care about. We care about the voiceless more. And I think it's so... Dude, there was God all over this thing. And I think when you look at where the battle actually lied, the battle lied between the evil left depending on insane women that want to murder children versus what they have demonized for the past 4 years, the white male. And I'm not saying that Hispanics and black vote didn't count at all. I'm not saying that, but white people are 70% of the population in this country, okay? So just calm your pants down. All right. The white male that has been deemed this evil entity, the white male vote had to show up yesterday to save this country. The group, we have said it time and time again, and ladies, if you agree with this in the chat, comment yes or no. The white Christian conservative male is the most demonized people group in the country for the past 4 years.
Yes.
And the election came down to the ones that have been scorned the most for the past 4 years. You can't, I'm getting chills thinking about it because you can't make it up, man. You could not have written a better landscape or narrative for how it actually went down.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, this was their game plan, okay? Was exactly that. Oh, they're going to depend on the white Christian male. We're going to depend on the woman because half the women in America now used to be male. And they're like, oh, we've got it in the bag. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Well, it's about, and I have to say how proud I am of our country, of our nation, but finally, and we talked about this for months before this election, finally, Christians got off the bench and got into the game. Look, Christians, you see what happens? Like, you see what happens when you go out there, you vote your Bible, you stand on the principles, those biblical principles. This stuff happens. God rewards those things. And we saw it in Florida very early. Florida voted for the children, voted for the unborn, and we saw it just time after time after time as the night went on. We stood up, we showed out. I could not be more proud of our country than I am right now.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, but I only want to add one caveat. And the only reason I want to say this is because for the pastors and faith leaders, all the numbers I'm seeing, Pastor Mark Driscoll verified this, that the evangelical vote actually was the lowest in recent memory in this election.
Really?
The lowest in recent memory.
I never would have guessed that.
And I want to say to all of you Christians, you holier than thou Christians that withheld your sacred vote because Donald Trump wasn't sanctified enough for you, God moved without you. And God worked without you, and I believe.
Is that what you think it is? That it was that the reason why is because people, thought that well, Trump's not Jesus, so I'm not voting. That's ridiculous.
Well, I think more Christians need to realize, and this is reality. At the end of the day, God doesn't need you. He created heaven, earth, stars, all of it without you.
The remnant is rising up. All of you weak CINOs, Christian in name only. We're getting rid of you. We don't need you. All right. The real battle fighters are here. We don't need you. Well, we don't need you. Okay. I know there was only about 1,000 pastors that openly supported Donald Trump that had any sort of platform of any kind. 1,000. You have any idea how many freaking pastors there are in America? God did it without you. Speaking of Christian organizations, let's give a shout out to our sponsor over at Angel Studios. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask every single one of you to go support our friends over at Angel Studios. You can do this by going to angel.com/GrahamHope. When you become a member, you not only get access to all of the amazing content that Angel Studios has already made, you get free tickets every time a movie gets into the movie theater, but you also become a member of Angel Studios Guild. What does the Guild do? That allows you the opportunity to vote on, how beautifully poetic, to vote on what actually gets made next by Angel Studios. So invest in a Christian organization. Go to angel.com/GrahamHope. That's angel.com/GrahamHope. And let's get back to the videos because we got more. Cry Lips Cry. Let's do this stuff. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Comment CLC in the chat. Let's go. Who is this? Oh,
Jen Psaki.
This is the moment Jen Psaki had to do it. I love it. Okay, here we go. This is Jen Psaki, and then she immediately starts talking crap about Trump and all of us. Let's go.
Yeah, this was epic.
Can now project that Donald Trump has won the state of Wisconsin, which means he is the winner of this race and will return to the White House as this country's 47th president. And for so many of you watching right now, that news is, to say the least, a lot to digest. I understand that personally. After he lost 4 years ago, he refused to accept the outcome and incited
a violent
insurrection. He didn't lose
4 years ago, Raggedy Ann.
He's campaigned while facing criminal indictments related to his efforts to overturn the 2020 results, and he's run as a convicted felon. During his campaign, he has also promised to essentially be an authoritarian leader, to use power like no American president ever has before, and wield that power to go after his political enemies.
I love that they're not showing her because she's so old Raggedy Ann, Peppermint Patty, Chucky's lesbian aunt just can't take it. She can't take it. She can't take it. She can't. And I'm here for it. Comment CLC in the chat. Cry Lib Cry. We got more stuff to do. Tony, let's flip you out.
Yep.
Let's get Mexican Tony in here.
Slap hands.
All right, slap hands. Rotate.
Musical chairs.
Rumble. Don't let us break a record of live viewers on Rumble right now. Rumble, you better hit the share button right now. Can we get 20,000 live viewers on Rumble alone?
We're almost back to what we were last night.
Can we do that, Rumble? Can we go? Can we do it? Rumble, you need to hit that like button. You need to hit the share button right now. Okay, this is CNN. That they start fighting with each other. Literally live on air. This is CNN. They start fighting with each other with the black lady going, "Don't look at me like that." Play it.
That has nothing to do with whether or not we won. My point is, you're going to get in a time machine and go back 4 years.
The vice president win if the economy was so great?
That's not the point I'm making. The point. Don't look at me like that.
What's the point?
The point that I'm trying to make is that
I'm
where we were
speaking.
in 2017
I'm
and
speaking.
2018.
That's it. That's the whole clip. I just wanted to show that. They're getting
Sassy.
snarky with each other on there. Don't worry, we got more stuff, ladies and gentlemen. This is a celebration day. Time Magazine is forced to put one of the most majestic covers that have ever faced their magazine, President-elect. Shouldn't they put it President-elect?
Re-elect.
Because you're always a president after you were a president. So shouldn't it be President-elect Donald Trump?
Yeah.
I still think President re-elect Donald Trump.
President-elect Donald Trump. I don't know. I think it's disrespectful. They need to get their crap together, in my opinion. But that's beautiful, don't you think? Comment an American flag if you agree that's beautiful to see. But we're not done yet. Let's keep going.
Last sponsor really quick.
Last sponsor really quick. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It is a huge day for America. But again, I believe they're going to make it bad before it gets better. I am begging you to check out our friends at Birch Gold to protect your money. If you don't think Joe Biden and Kamala Harris can do damage in the next 2 months, you are sadly mistaken. Remember, not too long ago, but people woke up at Bank of America and their money was just gone. Please text the word Graham. That's GRAHAM to 989898 right now. My friends at Birch Gold are going to give you a call to give you a free information kit on how gold, silver, and precious metals can protect your money. Please text the word Graham. That's GRAHAM to 989898 right now. All right, let's keep going.
Graham, before you move on, as I'm sitting over there, I'm thinking to myself, listening to you guys, it's really bizarre actually sitting over there listening to the show while it's going on live.
It's probably annoying as crap.
It's not annoying. It's just weird. It's just different. But anyways, my thoughts were, how do we feel the country is gonna do? Obviously, we see all the evidence. He is the president. The House is looking good. We got the Senate. How do you think America is going to react? I mean, all the left people you see. I mean, all the clips you guys have been showing of them crying.
I think to your point, we were worried about if he didn't get the popular vote, you were going to see a lot of riots, and they were going to be the pro-democracy group because they were going to fight for Trump didn't win the popular vote. I think this was such a resounding victory. I still think they're going to do some things, but I think it's going to squash a little bit because they don't have that narrative now. They can't say the Electoral College is rigged, all this other kind of stuff. They can't because Trump's decimating her in the popular vote.
That's why you're seeing people like Mark Cuban come out and say congratulations.
Correct. He won fair and square.
Exactly, because there's nothing that they can argue.
That's
There was
a
no
good
funny
point.
business. There was nothing. He won this fair and square.
Correct. I agree. And that's
point.
what I think. It's going to get bad. They're going to do things, ladies and gentlemen. But I do think that with Trump winning the popular vote, I do believe that that's going to, instead of it being way up here, I think it's going to bring it, let's call it right here, because they don't have that argument now.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
I think Kamala needs to come out and have a very good speech and talk to her people and say something.
There's no such thing as a very
well.
good Kamala speech.
True. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I take that back. I take it back. No, you're right.
They're saying she's going to talk. I don't know if she is. I don't know if she will. I mean, if she does, it'll probably be like 30 seconds.
Really?
Pre-recorded.
Yeah, I will be one to be corrected. If you think Kamala Harris is going to take the proper, classy way out, comment yes or no. I don't think so. I think she's going to be
she's going to look like a wreck.
I think
that would be very surprising because she's the one that's been preaching this whole time, love and joy and bring everybody together. I mean, this would be a big opportunity for her and her party to come out and say, we lost fair and square. It's time for the country to move on, blah, blah, blah.
No,
whatever.
I think she's going to pull the, it's sad to see that our country is not concerned about women's rights to choose and women's bodies and all this stuff. But the people have spoken. She's going to do that kind of thing. All right, Rumble, I see you surging. You need to hit that like button. You need to hit that share button right now. All right, we got more stuff to show you. Let's go. Let's do this thing. All right, Young Turks. Nothing makes me happier when old Chink or Sink or however you say his name is upset. If you think Trump is... This was on November the 4th. This is great. I love tweets that age so well. If you think
the tweet on this was this aged like milk.
Yes. If you think Trump is going to win easy tomorrow because everyone you know on X is on his side, you've got a rude awakening coming to you tomorrow. The real world ain't X. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, it is. Yes, it is. You guys, this show, other shows just like it, we have taken over the narrative. Rumble, you're at 18.2 thousand people. Can we hit 20,000 live viewers on Rumble for the first time ever? Rumble, you better hit that like button, hit that share button, because we are the new media. Not me, we, you, the people. We now control the narrative, and this freaking stupid tweet is case, proof, and point. We control it. The mainstream media no longer controls the narrative. They no longer control us. We control it. We need 1,500 more people to break 20,000 on Rumble. Hit that share button, Rumble. New York Post. He's done it again.
Ha.
Fantastic. Doo-doo-choom. Love it very much. All right, let's keep going. We got more stuff to go. Let's go. All right, this is Van Jones. Van Jones just having a meltdown again. This is essence of when he started crying after Joe Biden's debate. You know what I mean? Like this is what it brings. If you want to see Van Jones lose his crap, Comment CLC. Cry lib cry in the chat. Let's go. Rumble, hit that share button.
The thing I think is most important to remember is the people who said that he was a Hitler lover weren't Democrats. They were Republicans. People who said that he was a fascist weren't Democrats. They were Republicans who worked for him. And so it's not just these elite Democrats over
Pause
here.
Pause it. In case you didn't hear what he said, this was Van Jones in real time last night on CNN. This is what I mean. This show, you guys are the death of the mainstream media. Literally with a straight face on CNN last night saying, remember, it wasn't Democrats who called Trump Hitler and a fascist. It was the Republicans. The Republicans his own supporters called Trump a dictator, Hitler, and a fascist. Blatantly lying with no repercussions across the board. Blatantly lying. This is why we sent a resounding death blow to the mainstream media yesterday. Rumble is at 19,000. Rumble, 1,000 more viewers, and we break a personal record on Rumble alone. Rumble, don't let me down, baby. Comment CLC, get the chat blowing up, hit the like button, hit the share button. Let's do it, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We can do it.
100%. I think we can. I think we can hit 1,000 on YouTube as well. Thousands across the board. But last night, this is the mainstream media blatantly lying.
Yes.
Okay? Like they've done notoriously for the past 8 years or whatever.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Last night you showed us the clip, and this was before the show, this was just in private, of Rachel Maddow talking about how if Kamala wins, maybe we should take down these social media platforms like X.
Correct.
That are not held to the same standard as mainstream media. What standard is that? Because if they can say stuff like this, if they can continue to lie about Donald Trump to create this narrative, then what difference is X if they're claiming that people are lying on there?
Hey, man, X and Rumble are safe and secure, and I believe Meta's going to change their tune as well, because apparently Mark Zuckerberg is now on the Trump train. We know this for a fact. 500 more people, and we hit 20,000 on Rumble. Rumble, don't let me down. Let's do this. Let's do this.
What happens now with the mainstream media? Because he's been saying for a long time, Trump's been saying for a long time that it's fake news, and nobody's believed him.
What's going to happen is shows like ours are going to continue to get more views than them.
Yeah.
And the difference is our overhead is 0.01% of their overhead. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going to happen. But I don't want to mess this up. Come on, let's get back to it. I want to show more stuff. I want people to see the seething. CNL panelist says Kamala lost because of sexism and racism. Rumble, we're almost there. Hit that share button. Hit that like button. 200 more people. This video is going to take us over the top. Kamala Harris lost because of racist, sexist people. Play it.
Let's be honest about this, okay? Let's be absolutely blunt about it.
Let's do that.
There were appeals to racism in this campaign, and there is racial bias in this country, and there is sexism in this country. And anybody who thinks that did not in any way impact on the outcome of this race is wrong.
Can you imagine a woman of color acting like Donald Trump acted, even for one day?
The
kinds of stuff that he said, the kinds of things that he did, the way that he would insult people. If you're a person
comment CLC in the chat. Cry lib cry.
You
CLC.
feel like you really are somewhat constrained.
I started a new movement.
You're always
CLC.
running something in the back of your mind like, how am I going to be perceived? And also, if I say this, will they think that all black people are this way or all women are this way? So there's a license.
Look at that
he
chat.
had
Look at it.
to just be a
Look at
fool.
him.
To be an
20,000. Take
ass.
a screenshot, Royce. 20,000. 20,000 viewers on Rumble alone. A personal best. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. Look at the chat blowing up. Literally like we're glitching the system right now. Literally, look, we're crashing the system with the chat. Look at it. Crashing the system with the chat. Oh my gosh. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. You're glitching it. You're breaking it. You're breaking it. I'm actually here for it at this point. You are the media. You are the narrative. You are all of it. Oh my goodness. 20.1 thousand.
That's huge.
Wow. Look at the chat. Oh
I'm
my
sorry, Royce.
gosh.
What was that?
Let's just take it in. This is like an applause. We're not going to do it. Just let the chat roll, baby. Look at that. 20.1 thousand on Rumble alone. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We are breaking Rumble right now. We are literally breaking Rumble. We might have to take the chat off of the feed for a second, Royce, because it's glitching it out real bad.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Let's see if this helps.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you guys have glitched us completely out. You've broken the chat. You've broken the chat. Keep it going. We're not leaving. We're going to figure this out. But you guys are breaking the feed with the chat.
down.
Oh, my gosh. Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? Wow, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow.
Dude, that's nuts.
Royce, you got to
I
get
turned it off on my end.
You
It's
got to
just
get the chat
everything's glitching
off of the thing.
because
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen it move.
You guys
so
are
fast.
breaking the feed. You guys are breaking the feed on purpose now. You guys know you're doing it. What's funny is the only thing that's not slowing down is the chat. Like, we're glitching everything.
It's almost speeding up, actually.
Can you remove the video off of it for a second? Let's see if we can get the feedback. Guys, we love you so much. We appreciate you.
Bro,
Slow down.
The whole software is acting weird.
You are
like it did last
glitching the
night.
whole thing. All right. Okay.
We might have to leave and come
Guys,
back.
leave and come back because you've broken Rumble. You've broken Rumble. Guys, at Rumble, if you're watching this, you better be screen recording this. 9 a.m. time slot. We are breaking Rumble's chat right now with people that are pumped to be an American, and they keep going because they know they're doing it. They know they're glitching the feed. They know it. Oh, finally the chat got taken off.
I'm going to refresh on my end. Just stay right there.
Okay, everybody stay right there. We're going to refresh we're going to refresh the feed. Stay right there. We're not leaving. You guys are amazing. You broke the feed.
They're just going to come right back and start all
You
over
broke
again.
the feed. No, we're just going to keep the chat off the feed. There we go. Are we good?
Yeah, well, mine's still refreshing.
Okay, all right. Let me know if you guys can see us because I can see us now and we're finally moving.
I'm clearing tabs.
Here,
on
all right,
my end.
we're clearing tabs out. Can you guys see us? Comment yes if you can see us and hear us. Can you guys see us in the feed?
Yeah,
in the back.
we're still choppy, but we're there.
Okay, all right. We're here. Okay. Everybody, let's just calm down. Let's just calm down.
Take a breath.
Take a breath, everybody. We appreciate
okay.
everybody being excited. Guys, okay, you're glitching the chat on purpose now.
Graham is talking to the chat like it's children. Okay, guys,
telling-
come on.
all right,
Calm
man,
down.
let's
All right,
calm-
everybody.
let's
All
calm
right,
down.
everybody.
As Royce tells me all the time, sun's getting real low.
Sun's getting real low, big
Getting
guy.
real low, big guy. Look, they're enjoying it. They're breaking the chat on purpose.
They're just laughing and typing away.
We're at 20.7 thousand people on Rumble alone right now, and they're breaking the chat. Everybody can see us. Okay, so, all right. Just tell me what's next here. Tell me what's
We got
next.
some more CNN, John King.
All right, we're going to try to play some of this stuff. This is an amazing moment where they're trying to see how she performed against Biden.
Facebook is all glitched out
in
now.
2020. Well, Facebook did that last night.
Exactly.
And when they hit the how she's performing against Biden to 2020, it's literally 0 places she's performing better or as good as Biden. Watch this moment. It's amazing.
Are there any places that the vice president is overperforming Joe Biden in 2020? So we could show you that as well. We just bring that out here. Harris overperforming in 2020.
Holy smokes.
There you go. So let this go away and see if there's anything on the east side there.
Literally nothing?
Literally nothing.
By 3% more. Are there any
Suck
places
a
that the
llama.
vice president
Suck a
is
llama.
overperforming?
This is what she
They're
is.
so shocked. Like, what?
a
Literally
slap,
nothing?
What a slap
Wow,
in the face.
literally nothing.
The way he
nothing?
said literally nothing,
Yeah,
he was
that
so
was so
surprised.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Steve Bannon. Again, remember, Steve Bannon just got out of prison like a week ago. All right? Yeah, Steve Bannon's fixing to be one of the richest men in the world. All right, when all this is said and done. This man is going to court against a lot of people. We're with you, Steve. Steve gives a battle cry right here. This is powerful.
We're
You
about
need
to hit
that like
21K.
button. You need to hit that share button right now. Let's go. Play it, Steve
You
Bannon. Let's
stole
go.
the 2020 election. You've mocked and ridiculed and put people in prison and broken people's lives because you said this thing was stolen. This entire phony thing is getting swept out. Biden's getting swept out. Kamala Harris is getting swept out. MSNBC is getting swept out. The Justice Department's getting swept out. The FBI is getting swept out. You people suck. Okay? And now you're going to pay the price for trying to destroy this country. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to get to the bottom of where are the 600,000 votes. You manufactured them to steal this election from President Trump in 2020. And think where this country would be if we hadn't gone through the last 4 years of your madness. Okay?
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
right,
deserve
Steve.
any
Tell 'em.
respect. You don't deserve any empathy, and you don't deserve any pity. And if anybody gives it to you, it's Donald J. Trump, because he's got a big heart and he's a good man. A good man that you're still going to try to put in prison on the 26th of this month. This is how much you people suck. Okay? You've just tried to destroy his business thing, and he came back. He came back in the greatest show of political courage, I think, in world history. Like Cincinnatus coming back from the plow. He's the American Cincinnatus. And what he has done is a profiling courage. We've had his back.
If you
but I
agree
gotta
with Steve
tell you,
Bannon, comment
he
yes
may be
in the comments.
empathetic. He may have a kind heart. He may be a good man, but we're not. Okay, and you deserve, as Natalie
We're coming
Winter
for everything.
says, not retribution, justice. But you deserve what we call rough Roman justice, and we're prepared to give it to you. So.
That's right, Steve.
Wow.
That's right. All right, let's keep moving. Just in case we break the chat again. All right, this is CNN, literally at a loss for words. Everybody comment CLC, cry lib cry, because we don't have it in the feed now, so you can't glitch us.
Has the chat slowed down?
No, it's still going. Everybody comment CLC, cry lib cry. Let's play it. Let's go.
And Anderson, it is hard to think of a political comeback that is actually
Look at
more
Anderson
significant than this one. I'm tempted to say Richard Nixon, but that
just
really
punched me in the
falls
eyes.
short of what Donald Trump has achieved.
Yeah, I mean, winning not just the electoral votes, but the popular vote as well.
And Anderson, it is hard.
At a loss for words. Don't worry, we got more. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is a great moment. This is Scott Jennings. Throwing it down. Where's Todd at? Let's switch. Let's give some equal time. Todd, where are you at? Let's go. Oh, he left? Yeah. Are you, ladies and gentlemen, comment bad Todd in the comment section.
Bad Todd.
Bad
Todd.
Todd just left. 21,000 on Rumble. Todd just left. Everybody comment bad Todd. That's all
Naughty
right.
Todd.
That's all right. Scott Jennings going to lay it down in Todd's place. That's okay. Hit the play button. Let's go.
This is a mandate.
Listen to all this.
He's won the national popular vote for the first time for a Republican for the first time since 2004. This is a big deal. This isn't backing into the office. This is a mandate to do what you said you were going to do.
Yep, exactly.
Get the economy working again for regular working class Americans.
I love how he's wording this.
Fix immigration. Try to get crime under control. Try to reduce the chaos in the world. This is a mandate from the American people to do that. I think I'm interpreting the results tonight as the revenge of just the regular old working class American, the anonymous American who has been crushed, insulted, condescended to. They're not garbage. They're not Nazis. They're just regular people who get up and go to work every day and are trying to make a better life for their kids, and they feel like they have been told to just shut up when they have complained about the things that are hurting them in their own lives. I also feel like this election, as we sit here and pour over this tonight, is something of an indictment of the political information complex. I mean, we've been sitting around here for the last couple of weeks, and the story that was portrayed was not true. I mean, we were told Puerto Rico was going to change the election. Liz Cheney, Nikki Haley voters, women lying to their husbands. Before that, it was Tim Walz and the camo hats. Night after night after night, we were told all these things and gimmicks were going to somehow push Harris over the line, and we were just ignoring the fundamentals. Inflation, people feeling like that they were barely able to tread water at best. That was the fundamentals of the election. And so I think that both parties should always look at the results of an election and figure out what went right and what went wrong.
Yep.
But I think for all of us who cover elections and talk about elections and do this on a day-to-day basis, we have to figure out how to understand, talk to, and listen to the half of the country that rose up tonight and said, we've had enough.
Yep. If you agree with Scott Jennings, give me an American flag in the chat. I want to give a special adieu to all of the celebrities, and these aren't all of them, but this is some of them, that came to endorse Kamala Harris. Who is that?
Is that Gaga?
That looks like Christina Aguilera, but I think that's supposed to be Lady Gaga.
Isn't that Gwen Stefani?
You got the chick from Friday Night Lights. You've got George Clooney, Robert De Niro,
Kirk Douglas?
Kirk Douglas.
Really?
The guy from Ant-Man.
Freaking
Ruffalo?
Luke Skywalker.
Oh, that's
just
Mark Hamill?
take your lightsaber
Mark
and leave.
Hamill.
That dude had way too much blue.
All right, let's go. Who else we got on here? Bye-bye. CLC, Steve Kerr, you suck. I don't know who that is. I don't know. Oh, good Lord. Lenny?
I don't want to know who that is.
Lenny Kravitz. Oh, goodness. No wonder your wife left. Let's see.
Queen
That's
Latifah?
Queen Latifah. Barack Obama. Bye. 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 Don't know who you are. That's freaking Julia Roberts. Don't know who that chick is.
Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg. Barbara Streisand.
Don't know.
Is that he sings Fire and Rain, isn't it? Isn't that guy?
No idea.
Fire and Rain.
I've seen fire and I've seen rain. You don't know who I'm talking about?
Still, I don't know. Like, dude, I don't know.
Okay, either way. Bye to all you liberals. Bye, LeBron James. I hope you finish that first page of your book that you've been reading for 8 years. Finally, maybe you have time to finish it. We're almost at 22,000 on Rumble, ladies and gentlemen.
We are at 22,000.
We just did it. All right. This is Pastor Mark Driscoll. To the millions of American evangelicals who abstain from voting in record low turnout, God's will was done in spite of you. I agree 100%.
Absolutely. 100%.
God did it without you, because we don't need Christians in name only. We need the people that are willing to fight, the people that are willing to take the arrows, the people that are willing to get their nose bloodied a little bit. We need warriors, not little whippy little people that go and get your coffee for a 45-minute service on a Sunday so you feel better about yourself. Move on.
Warrior.
Move on. Let's go. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got?
MSNBC.
Oh, this is this morning. The Harris campaign says, okay. All right, here you go, Tony. They say the vice president will speak today. Let's listen to this here.
We do anticipate we're going to hear from her at some point later today. No indication exactly when that will happen. I'm getting some indications it could happen at some point this afternoon. She's expected to speak at Howard University, where several thousand of her supporters had arrived last night. They were joyful and optimistic. In the conversations I've been having with people in and around the campaign, they felt like they really had the trajectory on their side in the course of the last several days. A week ago, they said
CLC
things seemed pretty
in the
tight,
chat.
but now,
Cry, lib, cry.
yesterday, they felt pretty optimistic going into the night. That quickly evaporated as the returns came in, one return after another, one state after another, falling into Donald Trump's category. And you could really just see the emotion in the eyes, these blank stares, these glum looks, some people embracing one another and appearing to share some prayers at the time. To give you a sense of sort of the field there was a party for donors in Washington, D.C., Harris donors. It was described to us by a Democrat in attendance as being like a funeral as the returns came in last night at Howard University. They ultimately muted the screen and turned music on to try to cheer folks up there. But there's going to be a real reckoning for the Democrats right now for a variety of reasons. Clearly, she underperformed with key demographics, underperformed in some of the
All right,
critical
next, we got it.
counties.
She's gonna concede at some point. She's gonna concede at some point right now. What is this? Oh, this is Mr. Wonderful here. An amazing takedown of the evil regime. Hit that share button, hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play this. This is beautiful.
How do you read this? I'm going to stay on this theme for a moment and call this perhaps the greatest night the Democratic Party can ever have if they lose. And let me explain that. I was very troubled just over 100 days ago when they circumvented the democratic process and anointed somebody. The analogy is easy to a Super Bowl. You arrive at the Super Bowl game, and by any measure, this is the Super Bowl of global politics, the presidential race.
Correct.
Your quarterback, Biden, is injured. He's taken out of the game. You don't bring a quarterback in that's never, ever, ever won any game anywhere. You run a process. And they missed that opportunity. This is a chance for them to, I'm not saying they're going to lose, but I'm going to those percentages and saying, they get to reboot. They get to go back to the center. They get to scratch this whole thing. And the influences of a Schumer or a Pelosi or a movie star or an Obama deciding to anoint somebody, those guys are gone in 4 years. They won't have that kind of influence. This could be great for America because I'm an investor. I have to work with who's ever in the White House in January. But I care about policy. And when I hear policies coming out of a party that are so twisted against the American way of life, like basically taxing capital gains that are unrealized. That's not America. Or price controls. That's not America. 28% tax rate takes us to the bottom quartile of competition.
I think that's a really good point. Mr. Wonderful's talking about this is the death of Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi's reign over thinking that they can anoint people. By the way,
I hope so.
we're 1,000 viewers across platforms away from hitting a personal record of 30,000 viewers across all platforms right now. And I don't even think that's counting Facebook because we had to take Facebook off on the count thing. I think if you agree that this is a death blow to Obama thinking he can appoint whoever he wants, Nancy Pelosi thinking that they can circumvent the constitutional republic that is America, Chuck Schumer, if you think that this is a death blow to them, comment yes or no in the chat across the board.
I mean, we have to remember also that when all is said and done, all the politics aside, you know, Donald Trump, he's a billionaire. I know they drug his name through the mud, and all the charges are brought against him, all the fake charges. When it comes down to it, he's still a Trump. His family's a Trump. They will bounce back. They will survive.
Yep.
All the American people that are paying the price for those last 4 years are the regular people who can't tread water. Who, you know, all the price increases in groceries and light bills and all that stuff. I mean, all that was just detrimental to our country. And hopefully, I'm hoping, and God willing, we will get back on track ASAP as soon as Trump takes office.
As soon as he takes office, I agree. All right, what do we got next?
The legacy.
The legacy of this campaign, ladies and gentlemen. we want to remind everybody of. We will never see anything like this again. We're going to go in order, so I want you to go to the very top left first. I want everybody to remember that day in Butler, Pennsylvania, when Donald Trump took a bullet to the face and got up. Again, it can be argued. I think this is the moment he won the election already. But the fact of all the wins he had after this is amazing.
Well, the mugshot was before this, and that was huge.
Is the mugshot on this? I didn't even see the mugshot.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I apologize. Okay, there's the mugshot first. Thank you, Royce. Donald Trump, a former U.S. president, being indicted, being mugshot, being prosecuted against. There you go. The most iconic mugshot of all time. Then he gets shot in the face. That's not the next one. There we go. Then he gets shot in the face. All right. Gets up and says, fight, fight, fight after he gets shot in the face. Now go to the bottom right. Bottom right. And then he does what no one thought could ever be done. He gets a Democrat, a Kennedy Democrat on top of that, to endorse him and to drop out of the presidential race and endorse him. Then we get Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, to endorse President Trump and go full dark MAGA. And again, one of the most iconic images of all time. Then Donald Trump decides to go against Kamala's lie that she's some normal American and she worked at McDonald's. And he has another iconic image where he looks like he owns McDonald's in this. If you had to imagine what the founder of McDonald's actually looked like, you would probably imagine something like this. And then last but not least, Joe Biden, the freaking walking geriatric corpse that is the sitting member of the presidential office, calls you and millions of American garbage. And Donald Trump goes and drives a garbage truck and gives a speech in his garbage man's vest or whatever it is, proving yet again that he is the people's president. Ladies and gentlemen, there will never be another movement like this. There will never be. I'm not saying that we won't win Republicans anymore. In fact, I think we've secured the fact that we will, because now we know what to do, and now we know the best way to fight them. But as far as a movement goes, we will never see this again. And so I want us to take it in for a moment, what has transpired, because I think this movement has been so insane that we have kind of like gotten used to the insanity of it. This movement will never be seen again. And we're going to close with this today because I know everybody's tired. I know everybody's got to go to work. But what I want you to do is I want you guys, again, to congratulate yourselves because you went out and you did the work. You went out, you voted, you used your power as an American and you voted. You stood in the line. You endured years of constant berating, years of constant dehumanizing from the left. You endured all of it. And you let your voice be heard in the way that it's supposed to be heard at the ballot box, in what is looking like a total and complete sweep. And for the first time in a long time, a Republican not only wins the presidency, but also the popular vote. And it looks like we know we have control of the Senate, and it looks like we're going to maintain control of the House. We have total control over this country. I want every one of you that's watching right now to congratulate yourself by putting an American flag in the chat right now. I want you to glitch, rumble again. I want as many American flags as possible. And we here at Dear America are giving you a round of applause because of what you did.
Standing ovation.
Because we're only one, because between us, Todd left, he's a loser. But between us, we only have, look, it's already glitching us.
Guys,
it's
come on.
already glitching us. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to say thank you to you guys. We want to say that we appreciate, I'd go ahead and close all your tabs out besides this one. Yeah. I want to say that we appreciate you. I want to say that we know that you suffered and we know that you did what you had to do and we love you for it. We're glitching, that's okay. You can still hear my voice and that's fine.
I'm refreshing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you doing your duty because you are the real patriots. You are the real people that put this country on your back, put God first, and you helped make America great again today. We're going to pray this thing out today, and that's how we're ending this show. Love you guys. Know we got some people that put some super questions in. We appreciate you. We'll make it up to you tomorrow. But this needs to be ended in a prayer, and we love you guys, and let's do this thing right now. Dear Lord, we thank you, Lord, for your will being done. We thank you, Lord, that you chose not to be done with America yet. Lord, we thank you for the opportunity that you have given us to continue to fight for this country, to continue to fight for freedom of religion and worship of you in this country. Lord, we are not going to waste this opportunity. We're going to put you back in schools. We're going to put you back in our government. We're going to put you back in our daily lives, in our homes, in our family, with our kids. Lord, we are going to make America healthy again. We're going to make America holy again. We're going to make America strong again. We're going to make America wealthy again. And with your divine hand, Lord, we are going to make America great again. Thank you, Lord, for your mercy, your grace. We love you. And all God's people said, amen.
Amen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we got for the show. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that share button. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Just thank you. Thank you, guys. We'll see you again next time. Oh, sorry.